Hello everybody. Welcome back to another very correct and definitive Danganronpa tier list. Today we're doing Danganronpa 2. The second one. The second one in the entire game. That's cool. I have all the characters here. Every one of them. Everyone that's there. That's cool. And I also have a special guest with me this time. I have a bowl of pasta. I beat this game around last month, March, and I still remember a lot from it. I didn't need to research as hard for this one, but I still did for some characters that I wasn't too sure about. We're just gonna go in order here, from left to right as last time, and there's still a couple things. If I accidentally say something that doesn't go with canon, oopsie doopsie lala loopsie. This is once again inspired by Dmitry Kasanovic. I don't know how to pronounce their name. I hope no one bombs my home for liking characters, because that would be bad. That would be bad, actually. I wouldn't really enjoy that. So let's just go ahead and start with Akane Owari. Akane Owari. To be honest, I've seen some people who say they hate Akane, but I actually really enjoy her. I enjoy Akane a lot, and she's kind of like the token dumb character, but I like token dumb characters. I think they have something funny to bring to the table. I think they have more, especially Akane. I think she has a lot more than just being dumb. She has the whole thing with Nekomaru, and how Nekomaru was really close to her and kept her training and everything, and she really enjoyed that. And when Nekomaru protected her from being fucking blasted away by Monokuma, you know, that was something more to her character. And how she was very sad, very, very sad when Nekomaru died. Which makes sense. It added a lot more to her character, along with Minimaru being a guy. Kind of like a little support pet, you know? I think that was cute. I feel for Akane, probably acting the way she was, or having some off-putting lines because she kind of grew up in a dangerous environment that was very, very poor, very not very nice. Definitely one of the more unfortunate backstories of the bunch. But I think she's very nice. I think Akane is a very nice character. Very happy she managed to survive, actually. I do enjoy her. I do like that she survived. It might be an unpopular opinion, because I've seen some people that don't like Akane. But I like Akane. She's an A tier. She's not an S tier. She's definitely could be better to me, because sometimes her lines are like, sometimes she's just like nothing burger in Trials, and that's like whatever. But definitely a good one. You're good. You're good, Akane. I enjoy you. Chiaki Nanami. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, a lot of people say they like Chiaki. I am one of those people. I enjoy Chiaki. I remember when I first started the game, I told a group of friends that Chiaki was one of my favorite characters. They called me basic and boring. Okay, so be it. I like Chiaki. I like her personality. I love how just like spaced out she is all the time and like very oblivious. And it makes sense that she is, because she is just the mastermind. Or no, she's not the mastermind, she's the traitor. I guess she also is the mastermind, but like whatever. But despite that, she's very, very, very awesome. I didn't suspect her as the traitor until like right before it happened. Which is, you know, might be just like a thing on me, but who knows, who cares. But she has some funny lines. I do this thing when I play the games. If someone says like one of those like placeholder lines in the text box, I just repeat it. So like her yep and nope, just her flat out yep and nope. I like that. I like when she sleeps. It's really cool. I like most of her sprites. I like all of her sprites. All of her sprites are very nice. Her report card's great. She's just a great character. I love Chiaki. She's amazing. If there's anything bad about her, I will say her execution drags a little too long. And by that, I literally just mean when, like, the final Tetris piece is, like, hanging above her, it just, like, stays there for a good, like, 7 seconds before it finally drops on her. That's, like, the only thing I think is... But even then, you know, whatever. Chiaki is an S tier. S tier character. I will stand by this, and I'm sorry if anyone says otherwise. The Imposter, or Tugami. You know, I dogged on Byakuya a lot in my Trigger Happy Havoc video, but this guy is not the same. This guy is not Byakuya. He is the Imposter. He tries so hard to be Byakuya and to be that, like, jerk-ass character, but he just can't. He's very adamant on protecting everybody and making sure no one dies, which was a little bit annoying, I admit, at first, because it just reminded me of Byakuya. I was fresh off of Trigger Happy Havoc. Can you realistically blame me? Nowadays, I do enjoy it. His whole, like, fat, I like food thing is, like, just clearly thrown in there, I think. That's, like, a bit of annoying. But, he's very nice. He's a sweetheart. He enjoys being a sweetheart, I think, because he doesn't have the capabilities of being a jerk, and I think that's really cool. You know, Tugami, just a nice guy, just a cool guy. Doesn't really much to say about him because he's not there for long, but you know, B tier. I enjoy him. He's pretty cool. He's not Byakuya 1. He's Byakuya 2. Hajime Hinata. I'm so, like, this is another protagonist situation. He's fine. He's the only one in this series who isn't a twink. He's the only protagonist who isn't a twink. He's a twunk. As one of my partners says, he has twink potential. He also has an entire antenna on his head that he uses to contact aliens to tell him that he can't die this chapter. So, Hajime is a fine protagonist. He's a fine character. The fact that he is just canonically a guy is really funny. But to be honest, there's not really much to say about Hajime. He's just a character. He makes friends. He likes food. He has the most boring room ever. He's just a guy. I think him just being a guy does work with this character, because it's like, ooh, find out your ultimate, and he turns out to be like something completely fucking stupid, like ultimate janitor. No. I think him just being a guy is really funny, and it works for him because he just is a guy. But he's a cool guy. I didn't hate playing as him. He's also a B tier. You know? Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome guy. Pretty awesome dude. Ibuki Miyota, S. I don't care. Ibuki is the greatest Danganronpa character to ever fucking exist. I don't think I need to say anything else, but I will. I absolutely adore Ibuki's personality, how she speaks in third person, how her sprites are, how her character is, how she spends her report card bringing the spirits up of Hajime and basically everyone else throughout the game. And the fact that she died by the hands of Mikon is so fucking sad. I'm so sad. I'm... Ibuki, I love Ibuki. I have her as my lock screen on my phone. I have her as... She's on my desktop background. I want to be fair, everyone in Danganronpa 2 is on my desktop background, but Ibuki is my favorite character in all of Danganronpa. That will probably never change. S tier. 500 S's. Actually, she deserves it. Ibuki is the greatest character of all time. I feel like I need to say more about Ibuki, but I feel like if you like Ibuki, then you know why I like Ibuki. That she makes her character very out there, and I appreciate that. Very nice. Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. I won't lie, I was a bit of a Fuyuhiko hater at first. I wasn't a hater. I think I was a hater, actually. I didn't like how bitch-assy he was, but it makes sense because he's a fucking Yakuza. But as time went on, my opinion on him changed. And on a rewatch of all the free time events in the game, my opinions definitely changed. And now Fuyuhiko is another S tier. This guy is the epitome of character development. This, oh my god. It's very inspirational, actually. You know, when I feel like Chapter 3 was an appropriate time for him to get stuff done. Because he spends the first chapter there, and he spends the second chapter doing a bit more, but still basically there. But I think Pekko's execution, Pekko's sacrifice, was perfect for what he needed, and he executed it pretty flawlessly. I do enjoy all of that. He's a very sweet guy. He is a cinnamon roll. I enjoy cinnamon rolls. The food also. Fuyuhiko is a character that's very interesting to me as well. How someone like him can still be like very adamant about rules and the law without being too over the top. Because, you know, him being a fucking mafia boss is really funny. For stuff like that. His report card is probably one of my favorite parts about him. His blood brother pact as well he makes. It's definitely awesome. Fuyuhiko is an awesome character. I do really enjoy it, and he's an S tier. Yeah, that's just it. He's a good character. I enjoy him. He's good. Mahiru Koizumi. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people. I've heard from some people that she is the most forgettable character in this game. Some say all of Danganronpa. I don't think so. I don't know who the contender would be. I don't think it's Mahiru. I really enjoy Mahiru, and I think she's kind of like the team mom, you know? She's a bit hard on everyone to get shit done, but still cares. She's the only one who cares for Hyoko and in the cast, and I think that helps her character a lot of how it helps her and everything. The secret event that comes with it is fucking atrocious, so that sucks. She has very funny lines, she's kind of like, I don't really want to say it, but I get like tsundere vibes from her. And I only say tsundere because I don't know how else to fucking explain it. Her report card is very interesting as well. Very, it's very clear that she likes Hajime's company and enjoys him a lot. She's very passionate about her photography, which is very, very nice. Really cool. Once again, I have an issue with characters having a talent and then not moving past that. Like, they don't, like, have their talent in their personality like I think they should. Mahiru is the opposite of that. She has a camera on her. She clearly loves photography, and she makes sure people knows that. And that's really awesome to me. She dies way too early, I think. Her motive and all that, or not her motive, but, like, the motive is a really cool motive with the best in Danganronpa 2. But she dies way too early. I wish I could have seen more of her. I wish I could have got more of Mahiru, because I enjoy her a lot. I enjoyed her for the time she was here, and the fact that she's considered forgettable is an absolute atrocity. She's an A tier. She's not an S tier, because I think if we got more of her, she would be a lot better. But she's an A tier. Mikan Sumiki. When I first saw Mikan, I thought, oh dear God, this is going to be another Chihiro situation, isn't it? No! No, it's not. Jesus fucking Christ. No. Mikan is not Chihiro. And now I know that. Mikan is the most broken character in this game, actually. I think if anyone needed this island amnesia getaway, it was her the most. And then it didn't matter anyway, so... Oopsie. Mikan is a very sweet character when you talk to her. But the fact that she offers her clothes or her money whenever she thinks anything is wrong is, like, really sad, but also really annoying because you can just fucking talk to her and she'd be like, ugh, I'm so sorry. But it's kind of annoying. Characters like that, to me, are fine in, like, if they have, like, some sort of motive to stop doing that, or, like, don't do it as often, or at least do it to a light amount. But Mikan overblows it for me. It was like a whole fucking shenanigans with her, and it's like, come on, Mikan. At least keep it on the down low. Like, no one's gonna blame you for apologizing, but, like, don't apologize the way you're apologizing. Unless it's like killing somebody, which you don't even apologize for anyways, because you say shit about your beloved and then orgasm and then die. She didn't die. I refuse to believe she died. She flew into space and then we didn't see her die. We didn't see her visibly die, so she's not dead. Funny TV trope. I think a report card once you get to know her is nice. It's cool. It's cute at the end, and it makes her character a little bit better. Her clumsiness, is funny. Her clumsiness is a neat little add-on to her. I just wish they didn't make it as sexual as possible. I had Mikan as one of my favorite characters when I played the game. Looking back on it now, I realize all the flaws. And honestly, Mikan, I'm putting on a C tier. Which is probably the lowest I ever put someone compared to when I played the game. But looking back on it now, Mikan was just not very good. She was more of a... During the game, I was always like, oh no, Mikan. So sorry. I like you because you're sweet and need to be protected. And she does, but a lot. Too much. Nagito Komaeda. A lot of people like this character. A lot of people like this character. And this is the reason why I said I hope you don't blow up my house, because I think Nagito is a D tier character. Not an F tier. Not an F tier. Nagito. What the hell is this character? What is this guy? What is he doing here? Nagito is a character that is interesting on paper, but the execution of him, I think, doesn't work. Nagito is all about the hope. He's all about the hope and, like, making sure nothing happens, but he's also antagonistic, so you don't really know what he wants. And then he ends up dying. He just up and kills himself, and then Chiaki gets blamed for it. He spends every chapter just disappearing somewhere. Chapter 2, he's just chained. Chapter 1, he's fine, he's like, whatever, and then he reveals himself during the trial, and I was like, oh, cool. Chapter 2, he's chained up, and then the trial, he's like, I'm annoying, and you're all pillars of hope. You have to complete this trial. You gotta do this. You gotta do this. And he does that every trial, and then sometimes in the fucking chapter as well. And, like, yeah, sure, an antagonistic character isn't a bad thing, but I'm not liking him. I think it just got really old way too quickly. He says the same things. It might be hypocritical of me. It just got way too old for me. I've had enough. After looking at the report card in game and again, it definitely isn't as bad as I thought. He's not a bad character. He has dementia. He has lymphoma. He's gonna die regardless, so I guess killing himself was like the better move. He didn't have to go as painful as fucking possible, but he did. He really went all out. Nekomaru Nidai. He's the same voice as Frankie from One Piece. Makes complete sense considering they're both robots. I think Nekomaru's awesome. I think this, like, he's once again the JoJo character of the group, much like Mondo was. He's very nice. He's a team manager. He's a coach, which means he will be hard on you, but he wants you to succeed, and that's exactly what he does in this game, and that's cool. And his protection of Akane, his whole work mindset of all that, very nice. He definitely means... Oh, sorry. He definitely means well. But he yells and shouts and everything, and that's like what a coach and a team manager is. And I think that's completely fine. I like his robot design a bit better than his actual design. I think him as a robot was cooler and more awesome. Nekomaru is nice. There's not really much I can say about Nekomaru because, unfortunately, with 16 characters in the game, there's some I can't really say a lot of things about. But Nekomaru is a B tier character. I don't hate him. There's characters better than him, but you know, he's nice to be around. I enjoy him. Peko. This is I don't even know. I don't know what to say about Peko. She's definitely a character. To be honest, she's not really like anything special to me. She thinks of herself as a tool. She has Fuyuhiko basically her entire life, and with that, she doesn't seem that special to me. She has feelings towards Fuyuhiko, and she has feelings as a person, but as an independent person, she got nothing going for her. Relying on someone else is something that is okay to me in characters, but when it's like something that is very clearly what you were made to do and what your character is, it's kind of just there. Her personality is very cool. I like her kind of stern, serious-esque thing. Her care for Fuyuhiko is great. The whole sparkling justice thing was fucking stupid. I hated it. But Peko, you're just a character to me. I know you have your fans. You probably have your big fans, but to me, you're just someone, and you're a C tier to me. There's nothing that particularly strikes me about you. There's nothing that makes me outright hate you. Just a character. I think if I could choose, I think Peko would be the most forgettable if she wasn't partnered with Fuyuhiko. Because if she was just as her standalone character, I don't think I would have remembered. Hiyoko Saionji, F. I don't need to say anymore. This is another Ibuki situation where, like, if you know the character, you probably know why I hate Hiyoko. But she is a fucking bitch. As much as I don't, like, enjoy Mikan nowadays, I still absolutely hate how she just, like, fucking blew some strays at her. And it was just so infuriatingly annoying. And she's the only character in anything ever that has made me break something. That's how bad Hiyoko is. She is my least favorite character in all of Danganronpa, which is really funny. Danganronpa 2 has both my most favorite and least favorite characters in the entire series, at least so far. I haven't finished all the games, but I don't think that will change. Hiyoko, there's not one redeeming quality about you, I think. I think your report card brings some personality to you. It's not good personality. I think you're a bitch. And when you died, I was surprised for sure. I didn't think you would die. I'm not. I don't like you. I'm sorry. I think I will punt you across the island if I could. Just roll you up in a ball and just fucking go. F tier. That's where you're going. Bitch. Sonya Nevermind. She's an A tier character. She's kind of a nothing character. Like, at the end of the game. Like, compared to everything else, she's kind of a nothing character. But sometimes you need that. I think the thing I like about Sonya the most is how, despite her being royalty, she still tries to be one with the commoners. Her lines are funny. Her obsession with serial killers is very interesting. Her love for things that are not royalty. Her country is like this amalgamation of something. And she has funny lines too. Like, I love her lines that are like, "God damn it, all to hell," or whatever the other one was. What was it? My something is hella boss, or whatever it was. I think when she has her little quips like that, it makes her character a lot better. I enjoyed Sonya a bunch in the game, and I still enjoy her now. Her relationship with Gundam, so sweet, so sweet. I enjoyed it a lot. I shipped them. I shipped them both. They work for each other. And the fact that she takes care of the Dark Devas as well after Gundam dies, so sweet. I love Sonya for that. And I like Sonya a lot. Sonya is an A tier, and she's just a character I enjoy. You know? Makes sense. Soda, on the other hand, is not a character I enjoy. Is what I would say if I was lying. Soda is a B tier. You know, I enjoy Soda. I really do. The thing is with Soda is that his love for Miss Sonya, as he calls it, can just be a bit too much. It was funny at first, but when you're doing it in the final fucking trial of the game, it's like, Soda, get your shit together. You're not getting it. You're not securing the bag. Like, it's over for you. I like Soda. Like, his backstory is very nice, how he used to be this, like, really cool kid, and then he, like, dyed his hair and shit, and became one with the hard asses. Very interesting. His mechanic stuff is also very nice as well. I think it was definitely the best in Chapter 4. But yeah, his simping can just be a bit too much. That's the only reason he's down here. If otherwise, he would be an A tier character. But he's a B tier because, like, his complete sympathy for Sonya is, like, just too much. Like, yeah, you're just lay off, dude. Otherwise, you're cool. I enjoy you. Gundam S, easy. Now, Gundam is not my favorite character in Danganronpa 2, but he is such a sweet guy. He cares for animals so much. He reads bedtime stories to his devas. I don't care. There is a giant fucking hamster cage and a rocking chair with a book next to him in his cottage. He reads bedtime stories to his devas. I refuse to believe otherwise. He is the sweetest character of all time, and he's ripped too. He works out. I love his personality, just him being himself. But his softness when it comes to complimenting his devas, so cute, so sweet. He's a cinnamon roll. He's the greatest character ever. And I'm pretty sure Hajime only survived because of that pact with Gundam in his report card. I don't think I have any haters when I say that Gundam is S tier. Gundam Tanaka, Supreme Overlord of Ice. Hell yeah. Last up, Teru Teru Hanamura. Now, if anyone enjoys Teru Teru the best, I think you deserve Lethal Injection. I think Teru Teru isn't the worst character. His perversion is really fucking creepy, but the way he talks about food and cooking is really cool as well. However, that's the only thing saving him from F tier for me. He's a D tier. I ranked him higher when I played the game because I enjoyed how he talked about food and how his love for cooking is and his backstory is. Oh, his backstory as well. Okay. Okay, just for his backstory, I'm moving it up to C tier because his backstory is very sweet. He wants to save his mom. He wants to save his diner because of his love for food. But his perversion and just overall personality regarding women and men and like his wants and needs is just so annoying, and I can't believe this fucking guy voices Correcchio. How the hell? Anyway, that's my list. I kind of breezed through this one a little bit because I have to be somewhere soon. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, then you liked it. If you don't, then you don't. Tell me why you like it, or if you don't like it, I don't know. If I missed something, let me know. If I didn't miss something, don't let me know. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to see me rank something else, also say that. Next won't be Danganronpa V3 because I still need a minute to finish that game, but I have some ideas. So, yeah.